How to use watercolor pencils. Hi, I'm Jodi, and this is my friend Ernest. He's an artist, art educator, and store manager of the Artist Guild. We like to offer workshops to help people explore new materials and learn how we use materials in art therapy, always followed up with an art prompt.
Hi, my name's Ernest, and I'm going to talk a little bit about different techniques with watercolor pencil today.
I'm going to narrate for the sake of time. The first technique is dry. That is, simply use the watercolor pencils as you would any other colored pencil. The second technique is blend. Start with dry marks on dry paper. Wet your brush and move the pigment around with your water. You can make some pretty interesting marks this way. The third technique is wet on wet. You'll wet your watercolor paper first, then dip your pencil in the water itself and make marks on your paper. As an art therapist, this is my favorite technique because I use watercolor to help people explore boundaries, perfection, and control. Here's a close-up of this effect of using wet on wet. It's the blue lines in the meh. The fourth technique involves using a palette, and here you use the watercolor pencil just like you would paint. You'll need a slick plastic palette, lid, or plate. The plastic allows you to put the pigment down but still lift it off when it's wet. Once you get your pigment down, you add water, and then use this just like you would use regular watercolor paint. Like anything else, when it comes to watercolor pencil, you get what you pay for. The cool thing about our workshops is that you get to test different brands. I definitely figured out my favorite from this experience. In response to the prompt superhero, here's a mixed media piece that Ernest made using watercolor pencil. For more tutorials from an art educator and art therapist, be sure to follow me, Ernest, and the Artist Guild at the links down below.